ICMA is celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Awareness Month by honoring the culture and contributions of Hispanic and Latino Americans in local government. Joining us for today's Member Spotlight is Jorge Gonzalez, Village Manager of Bal Harbour, Florida, incoming ICMA Southeast Regional Vice President, and member of the local government Hispanic Network. Thanks so much for stopping by, Jorge.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Jesse. It's a pleasure.
To give the audience a better idea of your background, what has the highlight of your career been so far?
I grew up in South Florida, I grew up in Miami, and so the opportunity to serve the city of Miami Beach as its city manager, I think is really the highlight for me. I started serving there when I was 33 years old, so I was the youngest and longest serving city manager in that community. And it's something that is especially proud because that's my hometown. Just last year, I was inducted into the Miami Beach Hall of Fame, which is a special honor that only 9 others in the history of Miami Beach have been recognized in that manner. And so I'm very proud of that.
Jorge is a member of the local government Hispanic Network. What do you credit as being one of the most difficult challenges and, conversely, greatest accomplishments that LGHN has experienced throughout their work?
I've been a member of LGHN for decades now. It actually was the first professional organization that I joined when I first became an administrator, not even the city manager. And it really opened a lot of doors, I think, for me, and also opened my eyes to a lot of challenges. I started when I did with LGHN. I was able to meet a lot of the original 7 samurai, which are the early founders of the organization. One of my mentors here in Miami, Tony Ojeda, is one of the original 7 samurai, and I learned the lore about how they had to break down doors and remove barriers to entry and create opportunities for people like me and others who were coming along in the profession, and making sure that those opportunities were made for not only them, but for the future Hispanics who wanted to enter the administration profession of public administration. And I respect what they did. And I really, my membership with LGHN has remained solid throughout for that very reason, that, to us, a lot is given, and then it's our obligation to then give to others as well.
What advice do you have for Hispanic and Latino individuals who may be interested in pursuing a career in local government management?
I'd say dive right in. It is a profession that I kind of fell into, but have zero regrets doing so. I discovered it as a graduate student and never looked back. Really haven't regretted a single moment of my experience. Whether highs or lows, and we all have highs and lows in our career, but everything has been a teaching moment. You take from every experience something, and you build something better from it. The opportunities that I've been given at a very young age in my career, I would never have seen as in the private sector. Like I said earlier, I became the city manager of a, Fortune 500 corporation called the City of Miami Beach, internationally recognized at the age of 33. I mean, I thought they were crazy, but it seemed to have worked out okay for me and for them. But I never would have had that opportunity in the private sector, and so that and the diversity of experience that you get working in the public sector is not something that I think most people find in the private sector.
How has your ICMA membership helped you?
The lifelong friends and colleagues that I've made along the way. As I said, young in my career, I was living in Arlington, which the proximity to the main office back then really gave me a leg up and an opportunity to get to know not just other professional managers, but the folks who actually work at ICMA and how much they do for the organization.
Jorge, I can't thank you enough for sharing your experience with us and your contributions to both ICMA and LGHN. It was truly a pleasure having you.
Oh, it was a pleasure being here, and I appreciate the invitation. Thank you.
You can view Jorge's Miami Beach Hall of Fame feature at the link in our description. And to view more member spotlights, be sure to subscribe to our channel.